Can you take this pain away? I can't take it no more. I can see my grave. Other brothers were sinning, but now they dead and gone. But they live through my rap songs. Times is changing and things ain't the same. Homicide every day, it's a shame. Who's to blame? You criticize my thing, but focus on yourself and feel no more pain. Concentrating on the never will keep you worried, and contemplating on the never will get you buried. It's an everlasting thing if you make it. Let's get up off our asses and try to shake it.
To the Poplar Grove area, you know what I mean? But, like I say, there's nothing to really interact with the other. They sell their single drugs out here. When, you know what I mean, you got your coke, your ready rock, your dope, your weed strip.
So, what do the little kids do out here?
Sell from everything from heroin to coke to ready rock to weed. Basically, they just hanging out. That's how they look at it, they hanging out. While it's just them hanging out, they don't attend school, we know that.
Emotionally are just angry. They're angry. They're angry at themselves for making bad choices. They're angry at others because they feel they don't have a system that works for them. They're angry at parents because they don't feel like they're understood. And consequently, it's the other way around. The parents feel like I've made all these sacrifices.
Can you take this pain away? I can't take it no more. I can see my grave. Other brothers have seen it, but now they dead and gone. But they live through my rap songs. Times are changing, must I say it again? But this time, listen, cause it's time to win. Erase my sins, judgment day begins. The Lord is watching, God make me again. Take my lies and give me hope. Take my people up off the dope. If you feed me smoke, then you'll see me choke. But if you give me life, hard times I gotta fight and use them as memories to get by. I see my people blowing on homegrown, they get high. Dear God, can you take this pain away? I can't take it no more. I can see my grave of a brother's descendant, but now they dead and gone. But they live through my rap songs.
Basically a microcosm of society within a jail. So a jail is a reflection of the society. And our people are just coming in by the busloads. We're nothing more than a number. When they tell you get up, you have to get up. When they tell you it's count time, you have to be counted. When they tell you go to bed, you have to go to bed. If they want to serve breakfast at 4:30 in the morning instead of 5 o'clock in the morning, if you want to eat, you have to go up and eat that.
Violence in America? Yep. Chipping away at our next generation, man. It's crazy. It's like everywhere you turn around, somebody you knew, grew up with, friend, foe, whatever, just dropping. It's coming within, coming under the fire and gun, the knife, the heroin, the coke, all that. You know what's going on. It's America for you. It's a serious place to live.
That would make me have a violent mind. I start getting mad at the world, like can't nobody accept me but the street. So I started trying to make this money. Once I started making money and I started being able to do for myself, I started feeling independent, started feeling invincible, and I was being real ignorant. I was being what society was being to me. I started doing what they was doing. I started being with the in crowd.
I was easy to pull the trigger. First month off at your mouth, I ready to bust a cat head. So, I had family members that, like I said, were prime candidates about their dealing. They dealt, and they would turn me on to the money issues, and I started dealing. They provided me little bags of weed and selling.
I think it's such a shame that I know the funeral director by name. But only because I've seen them too often to bury my people who were slain. And every day, it's the same thing. Murder, drugs, destruction ain't nothing but the day that has changed. North Avenue crack sales. Rocking t-shirts with your favorite cigarette brand or Barnes Bells. Cigarettes, weed, alcohol bottles lacing the curbs. Billboards in our neighborhoods are getting on my nerves. I'm tired of seeing the graven images around people's necks. I'm tired of crack. I'm tired of every baby mother sitting and waiting, wasting time on the first month's check. Baltimore, it's all the city morgue, all aboard, violence and death are assured. When I see my brothers, all I see are satanic thugs, don't receive no smiles, all I get are mugs and exchanges of glances in return of slugs. From army fatigues to Timberland boots, snatched from our culture, pulled from our roots, from locks and beads to corporate suits. How we supposed to raise our seeds and fruits when we allow Satan to take them in as recruits?
streets accepted me for who I was. And I got introduced to the corners, and school wasn't an issue to me anymore because I didn't like getting cracked on all the time.
This morning I was riding number 15, looking out of the window, reading in between, realizing the truth of what my eyes have seen. Filthy trash wandering around the way it used to be our queens. It seems we've been reduced to nothing. Will somebody please tell me something? I must be lunching, cause I know I ain't just see one of my sisters standing on the corner, smoking blunts and sniffing something. I'm amazed by the ways people aimlessly roam the ghettos in the days these days. I mean, like armies of zombies. Or is there something wrong to me when I see a brother walking nowhere trying to sell a big screen TV? You see, we need upliftment, but stop relying on the government and other men to bring us up out of the slum we're in. Schools are a mess. Look at the way we dress. I remember from January to December on Sunday, everybody was dressed clean and pressed in their finest Sunday clothes. Going to church, strutting, striking a pose, and Sunday dinner was the bomb for real, God knows. I guess you know, music has changed. You know, they say the youth is to blame. My little cousin and his friends believe that their only success is fame. Now picture that in the frame. President, Congress, and the mayors are players. We just the cards being dealt. They got the whole city, the whole world buckled like a belt. But I guess no one ever paid attention or really cared about how I felt. Y'all, we need help. And we need it bad. Baltimore's in bad shape, y'all. We going out like a fad. Oh, you know what kills me, what really makes me bad is when people brag about where they been, how many guns and people they shot, but they never had. Bragging about how many times they been to prison and how much money they got, but not ever taking care of their children and no respect or reason for life and living conditions. It's sickening. Yeah, it ain't no more Baltimore. Everywhere I turn, it's a carry-out liquor store. Sometimes I ain't even sure what we here for. See, we waste our money despite being poor, buying clothes and items we really can't afford, trying to keep up with the fashions of cord, and our children sitting all day in the living room watching TV, talking about I'm bored. Listen to me going on and on. I really didn't mean to keep you long. I'm just realizing all the things that's wrong. Wondering if you too are tired of hearing the same song. Well, I ain't gonna hold you up. Remember, the good Lord fills your cup and I'm pray for you, cause you never have a clue. It's sad but true. Who knows? My time might be next due. Next time you see me, I'll probably be a statistic on the news. The headlines read with a pity and shame. We all feel the pain. Tonight, another black kid from Baltimore was slain. Peace.
I really, really, really just hope that you guys take a look at this film and, you know, not look so much at the messenger, but look at the message and take it for what it's worth. Because through my experience, if I could just stop one of you from having to get those handcuffs put on you, having to stand in front of a judge and have somebody that doesn't even know you make a decision about your future, you know, I've done my job. You know, I hope that you really, really take a good look at this film and what the other people are saying and take it for what it's worth, because you have over 100 years experience on this tape